Welcome to our day 3 of Ganeshotsav narration series. Wisdom and the Broken Tusk. The sacrifice that wrote the Mahabharata. He did not hesitate. When the pen broke, he broke his own tusk, not out of frustration, but out of devotion to wisdom. Vyasa spoke the verses of destiny, and Ganesha, the divine scribe, wrote without pause. Thus, the Mahabharata was born, not just from words, but from sacrifice, silence, and divine resolve. What would you sacrifice for wisdom? Here you see Lord Ganesha sits in quiet contemplation, holding his pen, writing on a scroll with golden light surrounding him. The lotus beneath him and the diya beside him awoke the sacred stillness of learning through sacrifice. The silent scribe where listening becomes wisdom. The sage spoke, and Ganesha listened. Not with haste, but with reverence. Each word was a thread, and he, the weaver of meaning. He did not interrupt. He did not rush. He simply received, and in that silence, the Mahabharata was born. The sage spoke, and Ganesha listened. Where silence becomes scripture, he did not rush. He listened, with the stillness of a mountain and the grace of a lotus in bloom. Each word from the sage became a verse in his heart. And with a broken tusk, he wrote the Mahabharata, not just with ink, but with devotion. The silent scribe where listening becomes wisdom. The sage spoke, and Ganesha listened. Not with haste, but with reverence. Each word was a thread, and he, the weaver of meaning. He did not interrupt. He did not rush. He simply received, and in that silence, the Mahabharata was born. Ganesha listened not with impatience, but with presence. He did not rush the sage. He did not interrupt the flow. He simply sat, a lotus in bloom, a mind in stillness. Each word was a gift, and he received it with reverence. In that presence, the Mahabharata was not just written, it was honored. Each word was a seed, and he, the soil, ready to receive, ready to grow. This is about planting wisdom in divine soil, where Lord Ganesha receives each word from sage Vyasa like a sacred seed. His broken tusk glows as a pen, the scroll flows like fertile ground, and Sanskrit verses float gently in the golden air. He did not just write, he absorbed. Each syllable from the sage was planted in silence. And in that silence, wisdom took root. Ganesha became not just a scribe, but a garden of meaning, where dharma bloomed and truth bore fruit. Honoring silence and divine trust. He did not interrupt. He did not question. The sage spoke, and Ganesha received. Not with doubt, not with haste, but with trust. He did not interrupt, for wisdom flows best in silence. He did not question, for faith listens before it understands. And in that stillness, the Mahabharata was written, not just in ink, but in reverence. The garden of listening. Here you see Lord Ganesha sitting beneath a blooming tree, broken tusk glowing, and Sanskrit verses floating like petals from sage Vyasa's voice. The river flows gently, lotus flowers bloom, and birds perch in quiet reverence. In silence, he grew. In trust, he bloomed. He did not rush the sage. He did not interrupt the flow. He simply received, like soil receiving rain, like a lotus opening to light. The sage's words became petals, and Ganesha, the garden. In that stillness, wisdom blossomed. Unbroken spirit. He simply wrote, with a broken tusk, and an unbroken spirit. Lord Ganesha writes with his glowing broken tusk beneath a golden sky. The lotus blooms beneath him, Sanskrit verses swirl like cosmic petals, and the scroll flows with divine grace. He did not pause for pity. He did not wait for perfection. He simply wrote, with what remained, with what endured. The broken tusk became a beacon, and the scroll, a river of truth. In every stroke, his spirit whispered, let wisdom flow, even when the form is fractured. Friends, let's quickly try to understand. Let wisdom flow, even when the form is fractured, it simply means, wisdom is not bound by perfection. Even when something is broken, it can still be used to create, to teach, to bless. The outer form may falter, but the inner light remains. A fractured body, a broken tool, or a moment of grief does not stop the flow of insight or compassion. True learning comes from resilience. Ganesha didn't wait for a perfect pen, he used his broken tusk. That act itself became a lesson in devotion, adaptability, and purpose. Wisdom is not bound by perfection. Even when something is broken, it can still be used to create something. True wisdom is not perfect or whole, like Ganesha's tusk. It may break, it may bend, but still, it glows, it writes, it blesses. So let wisdom, and your own heart, bloom beyond imperfections. The light within. This image reveals Lord Ganesha sitting in serene stillness on a blooming lotus, writing with his glowing broken tusk. The sky glows with sunset hues, diya flames flicker, and the river reflects golden light. Even in fracture, the spirit radiates. The outer form may falter, but the inner light remains. Means, a fractured body may ache. A broken tool may rest. Grief may visit like a passing cloud. But the light within, the wisdom, the compassion, the grace, it does not dim. Ganesha's tusk broke, but his spirit glowed brighter. So let your own light rise from every crack, and let it bless the world. The tusk of resilience, Lord Ganesha sits on a glowing lotus, is seen writing with his broken tusk as the sun sets behind hills and marigold petals float across the river. The scene is filled with symbols of adaptability, flowing water, blooming flowers, and a gentle bird watching in reverence. So, friends, we need to understand that true learning comes from resilience. Ganesha didn't wait for a perfect pen, he used his broken tusk. He could have paused, he could have waited for something whole. But instead, he chose what remained and made it sacred. The broken tusk became a tool of wisdom, a symbol of devotion, a lesson in adaptability. So let your own imperfections become instruments of purpose. Let your learning rise from the quiet strength within. A warm and festive tribute to all my viewer, with Lord Ganesha seated in serene grace, surrounded by diya flames, lotus blooms, and gentle florals. With heartfelt gratitude, thank you for being part of this journey of devotion and learning. Please share or subscribe to Mentored Learning to receive notifications as soon as new videos are uploaded. Hope you all liked the video shared. Stay tuned to be with Mentored Learning for Day 4, the Dance of Devotion.